My fiancé said, I need to find myself before the wedding. I'm moving back with my ex-boyfriend's family to clear my head. I said, take all the time you need. Then I sold the ring, canceled the honeymoon, and used the money for a solo trip to Bali. Her panicked calls started the day she saw my Instagram stories. Original post: I, 32 male, was supposed to get married in 8 weeks. Had the venue booked, catering paid, honeymoon to Greece all set. My fiancée Ashley, 29, drops this on me last Monday over breakfast. Brett, I need to tell you something. I'm feeling really overwhelmed about the wedding. Okay, wedding jitters. Normal. I reached for her hand. We can scale things down if you want. Your mom's been going overboard with the guest list. She pulled her hand back. No, it's not that. I need to find myself before we take this step. The coffee mug stopped halfway to my mouth. Find yourself? I've been talking to Trevor's family. Trevor, her ex from college, the one she dated for 3 years. They have that cottage upstate. His mom offered to let me stay there for a few weeks, to clear my head. You want to stay with your ex-boyfriend's family, to clear your head, about our wedding. Trevor won't even be there. He lives in Seattle now. It's just his parents and his sister. Ashley, we're getting married in 2 months. She started crying. Not sad tears, frustrated tears. This is exactly why I need space. You don't understand. I've never been alone. I went from my parents to Trevor to you. I need to know who I am outside of a relationship. By living with your ex's family? They're like family to me too. We were together 3 years. His mom is like a second mother. I sat back, looked at her, really looked at her. 3 years together, 2 years engaged, everything paid for. And now this. You know what? Take all the time you need. Her eyes widened. Really? You understand? Absolutely. Find yourself. She hugged me, crying happy tears now. I knew you'd get it. I'll be back in 2 or 3 weeks. The wedding is still on, I promise. I just need this. She left that Wednesday, packed 2 suitcases and drove off to Trevor's family cottage. Posted a selfie on the road. Sometimes you need to step back to move forward. Soul searching. I waited exactly 1 hour after she left. Then I got to work. Update 1. First thing, the ring. 2.5 carats, princess cut, platinum band. Cost me $18,000. Still had all the paperwork, certificates, receipt. The jeweler had a 60-day return policy for unworn rings. We were at day 52. Walked into the store Thursday morning. The manager recognized me. Mr. Brett, how's the wedding planning? Change of plans. Need to return this. His face fell. Oh no, what happened? She's finding herself at her ex's place. He whistled low. Say no more. Let me process that return. Full refund, every penny. $18,000 back in my account by Friday. Next, the honeymoon. 2 weeks in Greece. Flights, hotels, tours. Total damage, $700–800. Most of it non-refundable, unless you knew how to work the system. Called the airline. Family emergency. Death in the family. The death of my relationship counted, right? Got a credit for future travel. Hotels were trickier, but TripAdvisor reviews are powerful. Posted honest reviews about needing to cancel due to bride having second thoughts. 3 hotels offered partial refunds out of sympathy. Got back $3,200. The wedding venue and catering were harder. Deposits totaled $8,500. But here's the thing. Ashley's name was on the contracts too. Needed both signatures to cancel. Fine. I'd wait. Saturday morning, I booked a flight to Bali. One way. $1,400. Used the airline credit from the Greece cancellation. Found a beautiful villa on the beach. Month-long rental. $2,000. Pocket change compared to what I'd been spending on the wedding. My boss was cool about the time off. Take all your saved vacation. You were going to use it for the honeymoon anyway. Posted my first Instagram story from the airport. Just a picture of my boarding pass. No caption. Ashley texted immediately. Where are you going? Me finding myself. Or this isn't funny, Brett. Neither is moving in with your ex's family 2 months before our wedding. Her, I told you Trevor's not even there. Me, enjoy the cottage. Turned on airplane mode. Update 2, landed in Bali 20 hours later. Villa was insane. Private beach access, infinity pool, outdoor shower, the works. Posted a story from the pool, sunset, cocktail in hand, tagged the location. Airplane mode off. Phone exploded. Ashley, 38 texts, 19 missed calls. Her mom, Karen, 12 texts, 8 calls. Her sister, Brittany, 15 texts. My mom, 3 texts, just checking if I was okay. Selected messages from Ashley. Bali? We need to talk now. You can't just leave. What about the wedding planning? This is so immature. I'm at the cottage trying to work on myself and you're partying? From Karen. Brett honey, Ashley is very upset. Call her. This is not how adults handle problems. You're being manipulative. From Brittany. Seriously in Bali? Ashley is crying. Trevor just got here, boo. Surprise visit to see his parents. Oh, Trevor was there now. What a coincidence. Posted another story. Me at a beach bar with some Australians I'd just met. Arms around strangers, huge smiles. Caption, finding myself one new friend at a time. Ashley called while I was at dinner. I answered. Brett, what are you doing? Eating the most amazing seafood. You'd love this place. I mean, what are you doing? In Bali. Same thing you're doing at Trevor's, finding myself. That's different. How? I'm working through things. You're just vacationing. Ashley, you're literally on vacation at your ex's cottage. With his family. For therapy, self-reflection. Cool, I'm self-reflecting too. In a pool, with a mojito. We need to talk about the wedding. What wedding? Silence. What do you mean, what wedding? Our wedding. The one you ran away from to go find yourself? That wedding? I didn't run away. I'm coming back. When? 2 or 3 weeks. Maybe 4. Maybe 4. 8 weeks before the wedding, you need maybe 4 weeks at your ex's place. Stop saying it like that. Like what? Like I'm doing something wrong. I'm trying to better myself for US. By staying with Trevor. He's not even here. Brittany says he just showed up. Long pause. He just surprised his parents. I didn't know he was coming. Right. Brett, stop this. Come home. I am home for the next month. Month? Maybe longer. Still finding myself. She hung up. Posted a story of the breakfast spread the next morning. Fresh fruit overlooking the ocean. Self-discovery tastes amazing. Update 3 day 5 in Bali. I'd settled into a routine. Sunrise yoga. Never done yoga in my life, but why not? Surfing lessons, exploring temples, making friends at beach bars. Then Trevor called. I stared at the caller ID. The audacity. I answered. Brett, hey man, it's Trevor. I know who it is. Look, this is awkward. You're staying at a cottage with my fiancée. Yeah, bit awkward. She's really upset, bro. Bro, really? Not my problem, bro. You need to come back. She's a mess. She wanted space. I'm giving her space. Whole ocean of it. This is childish. You know what's childish? Running to your ex's family 2 months before your wedding. She just needed to think. And I need to think too, in Bali. Bye, Trevor. But Trevor wasn't done. You know she's been texting me for months, right? I paused. What? Just friendly stuff. But yeah, we've been talking. She said she was confused about the wedding. And you didn't think to mention she should talk to her fiancé? Not my place, man, but it's your place to house her? My mom invited her. Your mom, right. Hung up. Screenshot the call log. Trevor called me. That was interesting. That afternoon, Karen, Ashley's mom, tried a different approach. She commented on my Instagram publicly. Very mature, Brett. While Ashley works through legitimate concerns, you're playing games. This is why she needed space from you. I replied, you're right, Karen. She did need space from me. That's why I'm giving it to her. All of it. Permanently. She deleted her comment within an hour. But not before about 50 people saw it. My phone started lighting up with friends asking what was happening. Posted a story of me signing up for a cooking class. Learning to make authentic nasi goreng. Growth mindset. Ashley texted, can you please stop posting stories? Everyone's asking me why you're in Bali. Me? Tell them you're finding yourself and I'm finding myself. We're both on journeys. Her, at Trevor's cottage? That's your journey, not mine. We need to talk about the wedding venues. They're calling me. What wedding? Stop saying that. You literally left to figure out if you want to get married. I never said that. You moved in with your ex to find yourself before our wedding. The message was pretty clear. I'm coming home. Me, cool. I won't be there. When are you coming back? Me, when I find myself. Be serious. I am. You set the precedent. Self-discovery is important, right? She tried calling. I declined. Posted a sunset photo instead. Update 4 day 10. The wedding vendor calls started. They couldn't reach me. New local SIM card, only checking emails once a day, so they called Ashley. The venue wanted to confirm final head count. The caterer needed the last payment. The florist was ready to finalize arrangements. Ashley was panicking. She couldn't make changes without me, couldn't cancel without me, couldn't even postpone without my signature. She sent an email, a long one. Brett, I know you're angry. I get it. Maybe I handled this wrong, but abandoning everything to go to Bali isn't the answer. We have contractual obligations. We have deposits we'll lose. Our families have made plans. I've had time to think and I realize I made a mistake. I'm ready to come home and work through this together. Trevor means nothing to me. His family was just familiar and safe when I was scared. Please come home so we can fix this. I replied, Ashley, I'm not angry. I'm in Bali. You wanted to find yourself with your ex's family. I wanted to find myself on a beach. We're both doing what we need to do. Re the wedding. You should have thought about those contracts before moving in with Trevor. Since you're still there, it's been 10 days, I assume you're still finding yourself. I'll be back when I'm ready. Maybe 3 weeks, maybe 4. Enjoy the cottage. Brett. She lost it. Called my mom crying. Mom called me. Brett, what's going on? Ashley moved in with her ex's family to find herself before our wedding. She what? Yeah. So I'm in Bali. Good for you. Really? Honey, if a girl needs to live with her ex to figure out if she wants to marry you, she doesn't want to marry you. Thanks, Mom. Send pictures. Your dad wants to see the temples. That evening, got a text from a number I didn't recognize. It was Trevor's mom, Linda. Brett, this is Linda. I think there's been a misunderstanding. Ashley just needed some peace and quiet to think. Trevor being here is coincidental. I replied, Linda, with all due respect, my fiancé is living in your cottage with your son. There's no misunderstanding. They're not sharing a room. The fact that you felt the need to specify that tells me everything. You're being unreasonable. I'm in Bali, seems pretty reasonable to me. She sent 3 more paragraphs about maturity and commitment and working through problems. I didn't reply. Posted a video of fire dancers at the beach instead. Ashley commented, Really? Really? I replied with a heart emoji. Update 5 day 14. I'd extended my stay. The villa owner gave me a discount for a full month. Then Ashley did something I didn't expect. She went back home, alone. Her text, I'm home. Trevor and I are just friends. Nothing happened. Can we please talk like adults? How was the self-discovery? I discovered I want to marry you. After 2 weeks with Trevor? It wasn't like that. What was it like? We just talked about old times, about life, about relationships. About our relationship? Sometimes. And I realized I was scared of commitment, of forever. But I'm ready now. Because Trevor helped you realize that? Stop making it sound dirty. I'm not. I'm in Bali, having revelations of my own. Like what? Like I don't want to marry someone who needs her ex to convince her to marry me. Silence for 5 minutes. I'm trying to fix this. We fix what? I'm not broken. I'm in paradise. The wedding is in 6 weeks? What wedding? I hate when you say that. The one where the bride ran away to her ex's house, that wedding's been canceled. We haven't canceled anything. Check your ring finger. Or what? Your ring. Where is it? In my jewelry box. I didn't want to lose it at the cottage. Interesting. I never take mine off, except I did, 10 days ago. Where's your ring? The same place as yours. Return to the store. You returned my ring? My ring. I bought it. And yes, that was an $18,000 ring. Yep, paid for a lot of Bali. Screaming, crying. I held the phone away from my ear. You had no right. Ashley, you moved in with Trevor. The wedding was over the moment you packed your bags. I was coming back. To do what? Marry me out of obligation? Because you'd already sent the invitations? Out of love. Love doesn't need 2 weeks at an ex's cottage to be sure. I'm calling the venues. We're keeping everything scheduled. Good luck with that. You need both signatures. This is theft. That ring was mine. It was a conditional gift. The condition was marriage. You broke the condition when you moved in with Trevor. I'll sue you. For what? Returning my own property after you abandoned our relationship? I didn't abandon anything. Ashley, you literally moved out to find yourself. That's abandonment. For 2 weeks with your ex. She hung up. Posted on Facebook. Some people show their true colors when things get tough. I took some time for self-reflection and growth, and instead of support, I got abandoned. Grateful to know the truth before making a huge mistake. The comments started immediately. Team Ashley versus Team Brett. I didn't engage. Posted another Bali sunset instead. Update 6-day 20. The mutual friends started picking sides. My buddy James texted, "Dude, did you really sell her ring while she was gone?" Me returned it, and she wasn't gone. She moved in with her ex, for therapy or whatever. Me. If you need your ex for therapy about your current relationship, you don't have a current relationship. Fair point. Ashley's friend Nicole was less understanding. Sent me a novel about toxic masculinity and emotional manipulation. I replied with a photo of me learning to make pottery, working through my toxic masculinity, one vase at a time. She blocked me. Then Ashley hired a lawyer. Well, her dad hired one. Mr. Peterson, seriously, that was his name. Sent an email demanding 1. Half the value of the returned ring, $9,000. 2. Her deposits back from all vendors. 3. Compensation for emotional distress. 4. The honeymoon tickets transferred to her name. I forwarded it to my cousin who's a lawyer. His response, lol. Tell them to pound sand. Legally. He drafted a response. Ring was a conditional gift, condition not met. Vendor contracts require both parties' signatures. Emotional distress? She moved in with her ex. Honeymoon was booked in my name, paid with my card. Ashley texted, "Can't we handle this without lawyers?" Me, you hired the lawyer. My dad did. Same difference. Her, I just want what's fair. Me, fair? Okay. Calculate the cost of therapy I'll need after my fiancée moved in with her ex. I'll deduct that from the ring value. This isn't funny. Neither was finding out Trevor was there the whole time. He wasn't. He only came for a few days. Ashley, I don't care if it was a few hours. You chose to find yourself with your ex instead of working through things with me. I tried to talk to you. When? Before or after you packed? I'm done. My lawyer will handle this. Cool. Mine too. Enjoy your self-discovery. That night, posted a story of a traditional Balinese ceremony I'd been invited to. Some cultures believe in commitment, wild concept. Ashley watched it within minutes. Didn't reply. Final update, day 30. Last day in Bali. The legal stuff fizzled out. Ashley's lawyer realized she had no case. The ring was legally returned within the return period. The contracts needed both signatures. The emotional distress claim was laughable given the circumstances. But the best part? Trevor reached out again. "Hey man, just wanted you to know nothing happened between us." Trevor, I genuinely don't care. She chose you, bro. No, she chose to run away. Then chose to come back when I wouldn't play along. That's not choosing me, that's choosing convenience. She loves you. She loved the stability, the wedding, the life we built. But when it came time to commit, she ran to you. It wasn't like that. Trevor, she's your problem now. What? We're not together. Give it time. She'll need somewhere to stay when she realizes the wedding vendors are coming after her for the cancellation fees. You're not canceling? Can't. Need both signatures, but I'm also not paying, and I'm not showing up. That's cold. That's consequences. 3 days later, back home, Ashley was at my apartment, sitting on the steps, puffy eyes, messy hair, looking rough. Can we talk? Sure. We sat on the steps. I screwed up. Yeah, I got scared. The wedding, the forever, all of it. Trevor was safe, familiar, no pressure. And I realized that's not what I want. I want you. The pressure, the commitment, all of it. Ashley, you humiliated me. You moved in with your ex. Your family attacked me publicly. Your friends called me toxic. I know. And you think now you can just decide you're ready? I hope so. I looked at her. Really looked at her. She was still beautiful. Still the woman I'd loved for 3 years. But she was also the woman who ran away to her ex when things got real. I can't. Brett, please. I can't marry someone who needs another man to validate our relationship. It wasn't like that. It was exactly like that. You couldn't figure out if you wanted to marry me, so you went to Trevor. What happens next time you get scared? Who do you run to then? There won't be a next time. You're right, there won't, she cried, begged, promised therapy, couples counseling, anything. Ashley, go home. This is my home. No, it was. Now it's just my apartment. She left. Posted one more Facebook rant about men who can't handle strong women needing space. The comments were brutal this time. Even her friends were pointing out the Trevor thing was weird. The wedding date came and went. I was in Vegas with the boys. Posted a single photo. Dodged a bullet. Caught a poker hand instead. Ashley texted, "This should have been our wedding day." Me, it was. I'm married, self-respect, beautiful ceremony, you should have been there. She didn't reply. Heard through mutual friends, she started dating Trevor 3 months later. They broke up after 5 months when she moved in with his family again to find herself before meeting his extended family at Christmas. Trevor called me. I get it now. Me, told you she'd be your problem. Some lessons cost $18,000. Mine bought me a month in Bali, and the knowledge that when someone shows you who they are, someone who runs to their ex when things get tough, believe them the first time. The villa in Bali still sends me birthday wishes. Might go back next year. Still finding myself, after all. Just doing it without someone who needs their ex to validate their choices. Oh, and the vendors? They eventually came after both of us for the cancellation fees. Ashley had to pay half. About $4,000. Her dad was furious. Me? Worth every penny for the freedom. Still got the pottery vase I made. It's crooked, imperfect, and slightly useless. But at least it knows what it is and doesn't need its ex to figure that out.